friends, my name is Daria Zawadzka, immigration lawyer from Warsaw, Poland. In today's video, I would like to talk about quarantine rules for people which enter Poland. Recently, from the time of pandemic of COVID-19, the travel is not so easy like before. If you want to enter some of the countries, you need to show negative PCR test, sometimes antigen test, and in some most extreme situation, even if you show negative test, you will need to quarantine. The most important information for you, if you are planning to travel to Poland, is the fact that you can enter territory of Poland even without negative test of PCR test for COVID-19, but then you will need to have 10 days quarantine. Now let's focus on two different groups. If you are crossing internal borders of European Union and also if you're crossing external borders of European Union. First situation is regarding people which entering Poland from other European Union countries. Those are three specific groups. 21 countries which are European Union countries and they are in Schengen zone. 5 countries which are European Union country but they are not part of Schengen, and also 4 countries which are Schengen zone countries, but they are not part of European Union. For people which entering Poland from those countries, there is obligatory 10 days quarantine. This 10 days quarantine can be shortened if you will show negative PCR test or antigen test which you will take within 48 hours from arrival to Poland. Moreover, there are certain groups which do not have to obligatory quarantine. Those groups are: first group is people which show negative PCR test or antigen test which was taken within 48 hours before arrival to Poland. Result of this test must be in Polish or English language. Polish border guards will be able to verify the result of this test in teleinformatics system. Second group of people which do not need to quarantine are people which got fully vaccinated. You need to be aware that there are 4 vaccines which are authorized in European Union. Once you are fully vaccinated, you will receive also European Union COVID certificate. Vaccines which are authorized in European Union are Comirnaty by Pfizer, Moderna, Bexaveria by AstraZeneca, Janssen by Johnson & Johnson. Those are 4 vaccines which are authorized to use on the territory of European Union. So if you are fully vaccinated, you will receive your European Union COVID certificate and you will not need to quarantine on the territory of Poland. Third group are people which recovered from COVID-19. Their certificate will be valid for 6 months from the date of positive test for COVID-19. So, as you can see, for people which coming to Poland from other European Union countries, there are certain rules and ways of how you can escape from going to 10 days quarantine. Also remember, even if you are not vaccinated, you did not recover from COVID-19, you still are able to make your quarantine shorter by doing test within 48 hours after arrival to Poland. A bit different rules are for people which arriving to Poland from countries which are outside European Union. There are some rules which are different for people which traveling from other European Union country and for people which crossing external borders of European Union. The main difference is that for people which traveling from other European Union country, there is possibility of making shorter your quarantine after 48 hours from arrival. On the other hand, for people which arriving from external borders of European Union, they may shorten their quarantine only after 7 days after arrival. People which traveling from outside European Union will be able to do antigen test or molecular PCR test for COVID-19 only after 7 days from day of arrival to Poland. What is also very important, you need to be aware that for all tests you will need to pay by yourself. First group which do not need to do obligatory quarantine is people which are fully vaccinated by one of 4 authorized vaccine in European Union. They will need to have as well certificate in Polish or English language. Second group are people which recovered from COVID-19 within recent 6 months. So, even if you are traveling from other than European Union country, you can show your COVID certificate of vaccination. The most important thing is to be vaccinated by one of 4 authorized vaccine in European Union. Even if you are not vaccinated or you did not recover from COVID-19, you will be able to be released from obligation to quarantine in 2 cases. If you are traveling from other European Union countries, you need to do test within 48 hours of arrival, antigen or molecular test. This term is much longer for people which traveling from outside of European Union. You will be able to do this test only after 7 days from your arrival to Poland. If you will need to do obligatory quarantine, you will need to give your name, surname, address where you're gonna stay, and details from your passport. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have more questions related quarantine in Poland, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. It was Daria, immigration lawyer from Poland, and hope to see you next time.